So it begins. Marathon training. Pure 3-day training sessions. Tempos, intervals, long runs, easy runs. Over the next 20 weeks, me and Michael will be using Runna to train ourselves for the dreaded 26 plus miles, which is the next step in this running journey of ours. It is currently the beginning of September, and we will be training for the next 20 weeks. So that'll put us at the end of January or the beginning of February. The furthest Michael's ran, I think, was 9 miles. Furthest I've ran is 13.1. It wasn't easy, but it definitely wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Now, I guess we'll just see if this is as hard as I think it's going to be, or if it's going to be easier. We've got our projected time for completion of said marathon is going to be 3 hours and 30 minutes to 3 hours and 40 minutes. For that being our first marathon, I think that's a hell of a deal, and I'll take that. If you can't tell by all the sweat and how red I am, that run kicked my ass. I'm dead. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Granted, it's 90-something degrees, and the humidity sucks out here right now, so I can't really expect a whole lot when that was the circumstances, but boy was that hard. Tomorrow I'll have an easy run. I think it's 4.5 miles at a 9:45 pace or slower, so that's good, because that sucked. But you got 19 more weeks of this, and then it's game time. Time to get out there and show myself who's boss. Prove to myself that I'm not the piece of shit that I think I am. I'm the piece of shit that I can be. What's Michael doing?
Today, we run 8.5 miles to start the training, so here we go. 1 mile into the lap. 7.5 miles more to go. Here we go. Alright, mile 2. 9 minutes, 22 seconds. Let's go mile 3. Alright, 3 miles into the lap. 9 minutes, 12 second pace. Let's go to 4. Here we go. Alright, 4 miles into the lap. 9 minutes, 5 seconds pace. Let's go to 5 miles. Alright, 5 miles into the lap. 8 minutes, 54 second pace. Let's go 6 miles. 6 miles into the lap. 8 minutes,
speed up. Currently seconds. 10 minutes.
Oh, I slowed down a lot to get the phone. Ignore that. 7 miles coming in. 7 miles in. 8 minutes, 27 seconds. Let's go 8 miles. Alright, 8.5 miles done. It's pretty good. It was kind of difficult at the end there, but that's to be expected, right? That's my long run done for the week. Here's my time. 9-minute pace. Pretty good. Got a 10K PB, 55 minutes, 16 seconds, 10K, something like that. But anyways, let's go check out what Johnny's up to and see if he's having a good day today.
It's hot and humid out here. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to find a different place to run today. Usually there's a bunch of people out here playing baseball, doing their own family stuff, but today they've got football, baseball, and softball going on today. boy, they are everywhere. Time to figure out a different place to go run. Here's the new things. Yay! This one is way too small.
That's what she said.
Finally got out here, got my stretches in, got some warm-up walks in. Now start to running. Now start to running. So I ended up running a little over 4.5 miles, basically 4.75. So I got, I believe, like 9:30 per mile, but it was a little bit hotter than I wanted it to be out here. I believe when I got out here earlier, it was 90% humidity, and I definitely did not want to start running, but got out here, got it done. I'm glad I got it done because there's still, that parking lot where I usually go is still freaking full. Still full, still packed. There's still, like, there's people all the way to the sidewalks that I run on, like sitting. So I didn't really have any place to sit or run and then not run around people. With all that being said, check and see what Michael's doing.
Alright, we're about to go on a 5-mile run. It's a little bit later than I wanted it to be, as you can see. It's about 8:20 and I'm just about to leave. Let's go for this run. Alright, about to start mile 1, here we go. Alright, first mile down, 9 minutes 18-second pace. Here's to mile 2. This is the first rest.
45 seconds rest remaining.
Yep, there you go. And we're doing intervals today, so getting faster and faster as we go. So the first interval after this, it's gonna be hard to keep track of what mile I'm on, but we'll try to do it. So here we go, mile 2. Alright, mile 2, 8 minutes, 15 seconds. Let's go to mile 3, here we go. Mile 3 done, 8 minutes, 5 seconds, something like that. Let's go to mile 4. Alright, 5 miles done. It says 6 miles there, but that's just counting the walking during the rests. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty difficult today because I had my mouth shut for the first 3 miles, so I was just nose breathing. But it helped that it was actually pretty cool today, and overall it was a good run. It's a nice day. It's still pretty cool, and it's like 9:30 probably. Anyways, it's a rest day for me, so I'm just gonna go home and edit a couple clips and then just chill the rest of the day. But in the meantime, let's check out what Johnny's up to and see if he's up to any shenanigans.
So I got out here. I am doing my warm-up walk run and noticed that my thighs and my legs are killing me. So I'm gonna push through as much of this long run as I possibly can. If I can't make it through it all, oh well, I'll walk the rest of it. But maybe 4 days in a row of running and pushing myself and then leg out workouts wasn't a good idea. I don't know. Who would have thought of that? Who would have thought that getting out here, pushing yourself would be painful? Man, that's a crazy thought. But almost done with the walk run lap, and then just gonna start running after I stretch again. Catch you at mile 1. Mile 1, 9 minutes and 50 seconds. On to mile 2. 2 miles, 9 minutes and 38 seconds. Here we go. Oh yeah! 9 minutes and 20 seconds. A little over mile 3. The app's
Speed up slightly. Currently 9 minutes 20 seconds.
See, app's messing up right now, so we'll see how this goes. Had to stop and check the old phone. It missed mile 4, and so I went back and looked at it, and it stopped tracking there for a little while, so I went ahead and stopped. I'm up 5 miles. Last mile I ran was at 9 minutes and 3 seconds, so I'm gonna get off here and continue from there. 6.5 miles. Supposed to be running at 8 minutes and 40 seconds, but I think I ran that last mile and a half 9:40 to 10:12, but I wanted to quit because my thighs and my calves and my abs and my body hurts. But I said, screw that, screw the pain, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna win, because I'm a winner, and that's what winners do. They don't quit. The app keeps pausing every time I bring my phone out to record, pretty much. I don't know how Michael does it, but I'm just gonna take a breather for here for a second. That last mile was mile 7, and that was at 10 minutes a mile. Here goes like 8 miles. So we completed that in an hour and 26 minutes. That's a 10-minute, 6-second pace, I believe it was. Whatever, we'll put it up over here, or over there, or right here, or somewhere on the screen. But I feel like I ran a lot faster than that. Granted, it is 90 some odd degrees with, I think, 70% humidity, but whatever, those are just excuses. I've had enough of those today. But the app did keep on pausing, resuming at different times, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. I got out here and did it. I wanted to quit at 5 miles, but I didn't quit at 5 miles. I kept pushing and completed it. I think my last lap there was 9 minutes and 20 some odd seconds, so I did it. Doing more than most people are, so whatever. It's another beautiful day. Next week we will be doing week 2 of the marathon training, catching up on rest this week. I can tell my body's gonna need it. It was definitely screaming at me today, like, hey, what the hell are you doing? You need to rest some before you go back out there and run, especially if you're going to do a long run. I just don't have any time the rest of the week to do it until next weekend. And then I have a whole different plan for next weekend, so it's like, I made it work. It's going to continue working. Here's to next week and week 2 of marathon training. Catch y'all on the flip side, the flippity flop.